Buckle up, everybody, because today we're taking a whirlwind trip around the globe. We're going to hit some of the biggest stories making headlines right now.
And we're not just gonna skim the surface, right?
Exactly. We're going deep. We really want to understand what's going on, why it matters, and what it might mean for, well, all of us, the whole shebang.
The whole kit and caboodle. All right, let's do it.
All right, so first up, Washington, D.C., where things are getting kind of heated, politically speaking at least. President-elect Trump, he just nixed this bipartisan budget deal everyone thought was a done deal.
Yeah, talk about a curveball.
Yeah, and now we're staring down the barrel of a potential government shutdown. Not just your average political squabble.
Oh no, this could have some real-world consequences. Think travel disruptions, air travel, passport processing, national parks even.
Yeah, I was reading that some essential services could be affected too.
Exactly. And right before the holidays. Talk about bad timing.
Nightmare. So what's the big takeaway here? What does this whole standoff tell us about, the state of U.S. politics right now?
I think it really underscores just how divided things are. Getting both sides to agree on anything, let alone something as crucial as keeping the government funded, it's like herding cats.
Right. And probably a preview of what's to come during President-elect Trump's term, don't you think?
Maybe. It's definitely going to be interesting to watch how things play out.
For sure. Okay, let's hop across the Pacific now. New Zealand's officially in a recession, and it's a bit of a shocker how hard they've been hit.
Yeah, a bit rough.
So for folks who don't live and breathe economics, what does this actually mean for, everyday Kiwis?
Well, in a nutshell, a recession means the economy is shrinking. And when that happens, businesses close, people lose jobs, everyone starts feeling the squeeze. Not fun.
Definitely not. And, makes you wonder, is this just New Zealand? Or are we looking at, a bigger global slowdown?
Right, yeah. Something to keep an eye on, for sure.
Okay, now we're heading to Europe. Ukraine's been in the headlines a lot lately, and there's this new development in the war that's gotten everyone talking. A laser weapon.
Yeah, this is some next-level stuff.
Right. It's called Tryzub, and it's designed to take out Russian aircraft, drones, and, get this, even those super-fast hypersonic missiles.
Lasers. They're not just in sci-fi movies anymore. This is the real deal.
Totally. And, think about it. A weapon that can target and disable enemy stuff with beams of light. Talk about precise.
And the fact that it could be effective against hypersonic missiles, which are, notoriously difficult to defend against.
That's a game changer.
It is. I mean, this is a glimpse into the future of warfare.
Makes you wonder what's coming next, right? Speaking of Ukraine, there have been reports about North Korean troops fighting alongside Russian forces, and sadly, some of those soldiers have died.
Yeah, it really puts things in perspective.
It does. So, what do you make of North Korea's involvement here? What's their end game?
It's tricky. I mean, their motivations are definitely up for debate. But whatever they are, sending troops to fight in another country's war, it doesn't really do them any favors on the international stage.
No, it doesn't. Plus, the human cost. You can't forget about that.
Absolutely. It's a tragedy no matter which side you're on.
All right, last stop on our world tour today, North America. Specifically, President-elect Trump's interesting comments about Canada.
Oh, yeah, those definitely raised some eyebrows.
Right. He kind of questioned U.S. financial support for Canada and even tossed out the idea of them becoming, wait for it, the 51st state.
Bold move.
Yeah. So what do you think? Is this the start of a new chapter in U.S.-Canada relations, or just Trump being Trump?
It's hard to say. I mean, the U.S. and Canada, they've always had this close but complicated relationship, lots of economic ties, shared culture, all that. So any shift in that dynamic, it's going to have ripples.
You're telling me. So much to unpack there. Okay, folks, that was a whirlwind tour of some of the biggest stories happening right now, from political drama in the U.S. to economic uncertainty in New Zealand to the changing face of war in Ukraine and even a little international intrigue with Canada. It's a crazy world out there, and it's changing fast. Stay informed, stay curious, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.
Catch you later.